Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a mood body giving interviews, I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you new improved, but you ain't even flexing.
Hey YouTube, it's Tiana Miley, for those who don't know, and for those who do know, welcome back. Okay. As you can tell, this is part 2 of how, why, and when I was harassed and stalked by Nakita Turner. So if you are on this video and you don't know what's going on, make sure you drop in the next video. You're on the wrong video. Start from the beginning. Make sure you go to part 1 of this video and it'll kind of lead you into the next, obviously. So we're just gonna get started. This is going on the 2nd month of harassment, okay? The 2nd month of stalking, the 2nd month of harassment, and it doesn't end here. It's nowhere near close. Do you hear me? Boom, it's August, okay? Mind you, we had got into a physical altercation, me and Nakita, on July 18th. Remember the date, July 18th. So, as we go into August, we're thinking everything's done, everything's cool. It's been a couple weeks since we've heard from her. The messages have stopped, the no caller IDs, no caller IDs have stopped, and we're thinking everything's cool, me and Pierre. We're thinking everything's good, everything's Gucci, right? Wrong. We weren't even halfway through the mess. So here comes July 18th. July 18th, literally a month later. A solid month later. Like an anniversary or something. We get another fake number at 12:49, right? This girl messages us. Here's the messages. And she's like, hope them fruits gave you some energy. We're on the way. Demon face emoji, demon face emoji. And he replies with, who is this? Because at this point, it took us a second to even realize it was her. She says, hope them fruits gave you some energy, we're on the way. So she says that after I make Pierre a plate of breakfast, a plate of fruit. I make him a plate of fruit and he takes a picture and he puts it on his story. So for you to know that he had fruit for breakfast that morning, you had to have been watching his story. So me and Pierre are like a little freaked out, right? We're getting a little cautious because we've never been through anything like this before. We don't know what to do at this point, but we do go and add this to the report that we made initially to see if we could get a restraining order at this point, because it's not stopped. The harassment has not stopped. So we went to go and put all these information and these fake numbers into the police report because we really wanted to get a restraining order. We really wanted to make it a solid thing that you cannot contact us, you cannot reach out to us, you cannot be nowhere near us at all. So that happens on the 18th, okay? The 18th. 2 days later, I believe it was around the 22nd. I get up and I'm doing my thing. I got some errands to run. I'm about to go run my errands solo. I'm just having a vibe day for me, right? I get in the car, in one of the cars, and I end up getting on the freeway, right, to go to my destination. I go and merge on, and I tell you, I was on that freeway for maybe 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And the car is like, it's riding and it's like, ooh, like, oh my God, because I've been in multiple car accidents. I have actually really big anxiety when I get into the car because I've had my share of car accidents. But the car was sliding. I don't understand how I straightened it out because it really almost spun out. And I am in Houston traffic at lunchtime. You can picture that. If you've never been to Houston, them highways are no joke during busy hours like that. There's a whole lot of cars. People are speeding, weaving in and out of traffic. It's just a lot going on. And thanks to God, I straightened out the car. I slowly pushed on the brakes and I was able to go into one of the spaces to go off the ramp, but I kind of wasn't gonna be able to make it, so I kind of just slid into that little open area. And I sat there for a second because I was really honestly traumatized. Everything was just, my chest was beating, like my heart was beating on my chest. Everything felt like so intense. I was just on 10, like my anxiety was on 10. I almost spun out. Who knows what would have happened if I actually spun out while a wave of cars is behind me. Who knows who would have been able to stop? Who knows who wouldn't have been able to stop in time? Who knows what cars would have ran into me? Who knows what cars would have missed me? We really don't know. And thanks to God, I didn't get harmed in any way because that was something serious. And I do not play like that at all. I do not play like that. So I call my man, Pierre, and I'm like, babe, like I almost just spun out on the highway. I don't understand. The tires out of nowhere just felt real slippery and it's kind of making me emotional because I was scared. I could have ended up in the hospital spinning out on the highway like that with the wave of cars coming like that. That's not something to play with. Somebody's life is not something to play with. You want to play around and flat tires, and you didn't even just flat 3 tires, you only flat 2 tires, and it was the back tires. So you knew that nobody is gonna realize that the tires are flat until they're on the road. You knew what you were doing. You knew that you were trying to cause harm to somebody. Really though? Is that serious to try to end my life? That's basically how I took it, because that's almost what happened. That is legit almost what happened. I wouldn't even be here today. If I didn't straighten out that wheel, I would not be here today at all. My mom would have been mourning right now. Real shit. So he gets there and he's looking at the car. And when he walks up to the windows, he's like, I think the tires are flat. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it wasn't flat. Just a second ago, what are you talking about? It was driving fine. And he's like, both tires are flat. He said, both tires on the car I just came into are flat. He said before he even got into the car he picked me up with, he tried to take another car, that bitch was flat. Do you hear me? So we're putting 2 and 2 together. Why would our cars be flat? Why would our tires be flat? This girl hit 6 tires. 6. Not 2 on one car. Not just one car. She hit 3 cars. Every back tire. Every back tire. She, because they did business together. She knew what the cars looked like. She knew the license plate. And she snuck onto the apartment complex. She snuck onto the apartment complex in the middle of the night to come and flatten our tires. And I almost got into a really bad car accident because of that. And we had another car. Anyways, we had another car there. It wasn't parked in its usual spot, but I'm pretty sure if she would have found it, she would have flattened those tires too. So our mind is going crazy at this point, like overwhelmed, like, did this really happen? Like, did this really happen? Did she really sneak onto the apartment complex? And keep in mind, she moved out of the apartment complex by the time this even happened. She moved out of the apartment, her Airbnb was no longer there by the time this happened. That means you should not even be in this complex at all. You don't live here. You don't own anything here. You drove 30 minutes from Katy in the middle of the night to come pop our tires, 6 of our tires. Respond to that, okay? So Pierre, this is what happens. Pierre basically sends a message to Marquise, because that's his name, Marquise Pratt. He sends him a message like, he's like, yo, your girl came and flattened our tires. I'm trying to tell you, we was fucking with each other. Like, if you're not believing it then believe it now, because she wouldn't be doing all of this if that wasn't the case. And basically trying to let him know, like, your girl is tripping. Like, she's tripping, and she's not tripping like this for no reason. Like, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So we was trying to help him. We was just trying to help him see, like, we was trying to help him see what was going on, because we didn't know if he was aware. She was probably doing it without him knowing. She probably left while he was asleep or something, or while he was up working, doing his Uber rounds around Houston. So he doesn't respond. Okay, cool. Oh, we were also trying to bring it to his attention so that he can get a hold of his girl and make her stop. But obviously that wasn't the case. So, because we don't know what else to do, the police isn't helping, so maybe he can help. Like, hello. So she sends me the recording, like I didn't know he sent it. And she's like, your man hates you, laughing face emoji. Again, I am reading from our DMs. Your man hates you, laughing face emoji. Tell him to leave me alone. He's just out here embarrassing you. I replied with, no one's embarrassed but you. You're out here still doing stuff months later after the altercation. Don't be mad because he's letting your nigga know what's up. I know you're in hell right now trying to explain everything to him. You're obsessed with Pierre. That's why you're still taking time out your day to harass him months after. That's really embarrassing. Basically, your mother should have raised you better. I still firmly believe that. She goes to say, he didn't do anything, sweetie. Nobody wants your faggot ass boyfriend. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Must be karma, right? Karma. It must have been karma. She proceeds. Here's one of the parts where you're probably like, what? So I just want to keep in mind the messages that I took a screenshot of and that I have is no longer in the actual, like, this is a screenshot, right? This message is no longer in our DMs, and I will tell you why in a second. She goes to say, right, your boyfriend's embarrassing you or whatever. She goes to say, oh, I'm sorry. I say, your mother should have raised you better, right? So she responds with, what's embarrassing is you can't even leave him after he told the entire internet that he wanted to be with me. Hold on, because I don't feel like I'm saying this part loud enough. Can you hear me? Can you hear me in the back? Okay, just making sure. It says, what's embarrassing is you can't leave him alone after he told the entire internet that he wanted to be with me. I'm his side piece, but it never got physical, right? Question mark. Bitch, you really should be thanking me. Y'all attacked me. Both of y'all are obsessed with me. Get some motion, bitch. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? I heard it loud and clear. She said, let me repeat it. I'm his side piece, but it never got physical, right? Bitch, you should be thanking me. I should be thanking you for being a side piece to my man. I should be thanking you for you trying to be with my man. I should be thanking you for you overstepping your boundaries. as a female, as a human being, and as a business partner in general, I should be thankful for that. So let me tell you, right? Let me show you, right? Blah, 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 gave you some motion, right? I blurred out the rest for the thumbnail. Sorry, because I couldn't let y'all see the juiciness. This is the same place. Get you some motion. You see how that middle, that it's not there no more? You see how it's not there no more? You know what I did? Let me tell you what I did. I screenshotted that bitch and I sent it to Marquise Pratt. That's what I did. I sent it to your man. And when I tell you that bitch, excuse my language, I am really sorry, honest to God. When I tell you that message got deleted so fast. It's not funny, but it's funny. When I tell you that message got deleted so fast. Sorry, hair on my lips. That message got deleted so fast because not you admitting that you was my side piece. I mean, not you admitting that you was my man's side piece. No, you did not just admit that to me. No, you really did not just admit that to me. So yeah, I screenshotted it and I sent it to her man, Marquise Pratt. Marquise Pratt. I sure did send it to him. Because this is proof that I've been waiting for. That he's been waiting for. I'm sure it's proof. It says it clear. Hey, let me send you a quick picture of your girl admitting to be my man's side piece. I'm gonna let that sink in for you. So that happens. And I reacted to it. I'm gonna be honest. I reacted to it. I basically was saying to stop acting like a dumb girl and to be a real girl for once in her miserable life. Basically, you was just there to be there. Like, your position didn't really hold no weight. You was just there to be there because we were on rocky terms at the time, and everybody is just gonna go for the easiest hoe in the city. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. You know that. She knows that. He knows that. And everybody in the back knows that. Men, when they cheat, usually go for the easiest hoe in the city, of course. Why wouldn't they? Why would they want to cheat? Why would they want to make their job hard? Cheating, it's already risky enough. No, I'm telling you, everybody goes for the easiest hoe in the city. And I was basically trying to let her know that, and I guess she was getting some heat at the house because all she could say to that was, no, first she blocked me and then she unblocked me and replied with, and I'll never forget what you did to me. Let me say this again. And I'll never forget what you did to me, bitch. What's embarrassing is you even caring about me that much. I know I make your little heart hurt so bad. I don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? It's clear as day I don't care about you. Yes, I am bothered because you did overstep your boundaries and was a side piece to my man, and you've been in my face multiple times. Yes, I'm gonna be upset. But I don't give not one fuck about you, baby girl. Not one fuck. So I don't know, I guess that helped her, that soothed her in the moment. I didn't reply to it. Basically, okay, so let me see, hold on, let me see where we're at. Okay, what's also interesting is 2 days after we find out that so our tires got flattened on August 22nd, correct? August 24th, me and Pierre are leaving the house, and we come downstairs, and we run into our neighbor, and she's like, hey, did you see those posters that were put up around the apartment complex? And me and Pierre are like, what are you talking about? Like, we're thinking like, oh, like, you know, the apartment complex is putting up posters for like a little special event or something. Okay, it's on here. Yes. She's like, hold up, let me get my phone. And she shows us this freaking, y'all, I've never been, I'm gonna keep saying this. I've never been through this ever in my life before. Do you see my eyes? Let me look at you eye to eye. I've never been in any situation like this before. Do you hear me? This woman, this girl, supposedly on the same night that she came and flattened our tires, we weren't aware of this because the next morning, that very next morning, that she flattened the tires, so we didn't see it in time. I guess they were taken down before anybody could really see them or whatever. This girl makes a poster. A fucking poster. She made so many of these and put them around the dang apartment complex. Let me see. Let me show you a little closer. It's me and Pierre. It's a picture of her police report, and it's her crying in the pictures, right? It says, beware in big bold letters. Let me read it to you. It says, I was brutally attacked on this property on July 18th, 2023 by tenants Handal Pierre and Tiana Marsh. These two attackers are still on the property today. She had mentioned our building number and our unit number. I am writing this to prevent this from happening to anyone else. The unprovoked attack occurred in front of the leasing office where they have no security cameras. I have been forced to seek my own justice because of this. I have attached the police report to prove this is legitimate and to prove that this happened on. Did you hear that? Let me say it again. I have been forced to seek my own justice because of this. Because there was no cameras, but you claim that there was witnesses, right? You just admitted in this poster, you just admitted to basically flattening our tires. You just admitted it. That's basically what it's saying. I have been forced to seek my own justice because of this. Your own justice is you feeling like you could come and sneak onto an apartment complex and flatten our tires. That's what your justice was. That's what her justice was. I've never in my life. So you saying that it wasn't you, it's just karma, but then again, you're admitting that you had to have your own justice on the poster. It's kind of contradicting itself. So which one is it? Did you do it or did you not do it? So after we find out, this is when I start responding with the pictures. And if you have followed me since then, you would see that occasionally I put her picture up. This is the picture that I put up. I put up this picture that is Nakita Yolonda Turner and Marquise Pratt. I put up that picture. I zoom in and I put this picture. And I also put this picture. Okay? These are the pictures that I put up when she wouldn't leave me alone. When she would occasionally hit us up from a fake number. You still want to bother us, so basically I responded by putting her picture up. We never responded. I just responded. That's how I chose to respond, is by putting her picture on my story. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to the messages. I put her pictures up on my story, basically hoping that she'll see it and leave us alone, and she'll get the picture like, oh, every time I do something to them, she puts my picture up on her story of when we got into the altercation. Obviously that didn't work. Okay, right? So she responds to me because she was watching my page, and she sends me her video, her little video where she got beat up, that she made a reel or whatever. And she sends it to me and she's like, bitch, you're late, still prettier, badder, finer, richer than you, and don't flatter yourself, bitch. If I watch you, it's because I'm looking to see where y'all are at, because I'm coming back over and over and over again. I kid you not. What does that say? Also, still Nakita Turner, okay? This is the second time she has made it very clear that she won't leave us alone. She won't leave us alone. She's gonna come back over and over and over again. She will not leave us alone. This is the second time she has made it very clear. The first time she, and I quote, "I am not gonna leave y'all alone until y'all are in, I'm not going to sleep until y'all are in jail at the very least." That was the first time she basically was telling us she's not gonna leave us alone. This is the second time basically saying she's not going to leave us alone when she clearly says, "If I watch you, it's because I'm looking to see where y'all are at, because I'm coming back over and over again." I respond with, "There's white jackets made?" Oh my God. I respond with, "There's white jackets specifically customized just for you, babe. You should get one of those. In the meantime, enjoy what happened, and maybe if you just grow some balls and ask for a round two, you never know, you may do me up." Because at this point, what will make you feel better? What would make you leave me alone? So I offer her a round two because at this point, I'm getting fed up. I honestly am. I'm getting fed up. So I offered her if she wanted to have the chance to maybe get payback, because in our first altercation, in our first mutual combat altercation, where we both were fighting each other, she obviously had more damage to the face. I got bruises and scratch marks because I was defending my face. Do you hear me? I'm going to defend myself regardless. Nobody is just gonna sit there and let themselves get beat up. So I offered her a second chance because maybe that would have made her feel better. Maybe that's what she wants out of this, because I just don't know what else to do. The police is not helping. Your man is not helping. I don't know what else to do. I'm just throwing things out there. What do you want? She says, "Let's get it." I kid you not. I know it's probably blurry. Let's get it. She says, "Let's get it. You literally did the weakest bitch made suck of shit. Didn't y'all run away in y'all's cars, stupid bitch?" So this video, I'm not sure if it's gonna play. I'm clicking it, but it's not. I think it's because it's so old or whatever. I don't know. But that was basically a video of us driving in the apartment complex. We had to go drop off a vehicle. That's why he was in one car and I was in the other. So I don't know what she meant by running away. But I just didn't even address that. She proceeds to say, "I'm back Monday to run it. And Pierre, my nigga, gonna beat the faggot out of him." Yeah, she was basically agreeing for a second time, and that she was basically going to bring her boyfriend, Marquise Pratt, to fight Pierre. I don't know anything how that even came about, but it came about. So I was like, yeah, okay. This emoji. Yeah, okay. All right. Then she goes to say, "Name one reason why I would fight you. Bitch, I don't know you, you weirdo. I'm waiting." So I proceed to say, "Girl, like, you just said you would run it. Like, I don't understand. Are you not trying to run it, or are you trying to run it? I'm not trying to talk too much. I don't know what to do with the situation at this point." I proceed to say, "You do know me. You wanted to be my friend. Girl, stop. It's just us talking right now. You don't got a cap." So she does have a picture of this portion of the messages entwined in one of her Instagram posts, right? So you know how you can post multiple pictures. She has a picture of her, she has a picture of the messages, and then she has the picture of her again. So it's like mixed in with her pictures. Baby, you didn't try to be my friend? After I came down there to meet you, and you saw that I basically kind of live in the same, not the same, but I also live a soft life. I have a man that caters to my every need. I have a man that pays for everything without hesitation. I don't even have to ask. I have a man that treats me well. I have a man that takes care of me. Okay, so you see that that's what it is over here, and you felt like you could relate because you also have a soft life, and you felt like we could relate. You don't have any friends. You claim you don't have any friends because they're all jealous of you. I'm starting to think they're not jealous of you. You just do shiesty shit. And I didn't want to be a part of that, so I kindly denied. It actually came through Pierre. Pierre was like, hey, you know how we're about to move to Houston soon. Nakita was wondering if you wanted to be like friends and hang out, da da da. I kindly denied. And she kind of just plays dumb in the messages like, I never spoke to you in my life. When have we ever had a conversation? And I'm trying to tell her like, girl, never. Like, bitch, you done smoked off my blunt before. Like, we done went partied, we went to the strip club, me, you, your nigga, and my nigga. Like, we've hung out multiple times. Like, stop it. Stop it. You're trying to play like you don't know me. You know me. You feel me? Girl, you know me. You know me enough to want to try to take my spot in my man's life. Because you are wondering how the fuck to make your man do the same thing. Yes, you definitely was asking questions like that to Pierre. I want to make my man do the same thing. I wish my man did that. How do I get my man to do that? Well, I'm gonna just pack my things up and come with you because Tiana's living great over there and I want to live great too. You didn't say that, girl. I know that's a little familiar to you. But anyways, and then so she proceeds to say, I smoke with everybody. Yeah, we know. And I'm like, anyway, you know, keep watching me. I hope you enjoy your face being all over the internet. If you want to fight, again, hit me up. If not, then stop wasting your precious time, your so-called precious time on us. Like, leave me alone. Like, leave us alone, please. Because at this point, you need that white jacket. Baby, I can give you the number and they have deals. You hear me? Stop playing. I'm connected. So she goes to proceed to say, you wish you was me, and you know deep down in your little heart that Pierre would rather be with a bitch like me. And the crazy thing is, I don't even want his faggot ass. You should really be thanking me. Be smart for once, dumb bitch. Pierre's lying his ass off to you. Of course he's not ever gonna admit that to you. He's lying? About what? About cheating? Why would anybody do that? Stop trying to make it seem like that's what's going on. Stop it. Like, cut it out. I basically proceeded to say, don't project how you feel about me onto me, laugh my ass off. The thing is, y'all knew each other before me. Why would I, out of nowhere, not like you? Be real. You're just a blank that fucks to get where she wanna get. I feel bad for your man. He deserves way better. You take him for granted, sis. I saw the messages. No one's lying. But you, to protect your image and your man, you cheat on. She goes to say, bitch, you're a whole stripper, you suck dick for a living. I'm not a stripper. Let's address this right now. I'm not a stripper. Okay, I am not a stripper. Have I been a stripper before? Yes, I did dance. I'm not down in it. I'm not ashamed of it. Psh, baby, I say it with my chest. I did dance. I danced for a little under 2 years, and there's nothing, I'm not ashamed of nothing. You hear me, baby? That was a part of my life my life, and that's just what it is, you know? I'm not in that situation anymore, and it is what it is. So I go to say, you're genuinely not happy, and we can see that. I will pray for you, but basically I said, I will pray for you, and if you're serious about finding, you know where I live, and you might as well, because you're doing all this crazy stuff. And she says, don't even start. Monday, I'm pulling up to the apartments. I'll be there. I know you see me living it up. And basically I addressed the stripper thing, and I was like, laugh my ass off. I was a stripper for a year and a half, and bitches like you who aren't happy with themselves only have that to say. That's the only thing you have to say about me, is that I was a dancer for a year and a half. Oh, so bad. I said, yeah, I was a stripper making bank, and you out here taking Coolaloop. If you know what that means, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Basically, so yes, I was a stripper and I was making bread, and you're out here taking Coolaloop for free. Laugh my ass off. How do you feel about that? So you want to talk about me being a dancer and trying to make it seem like you can shit on me just because I was a dancer? Maybe you cannot shit on me, because I've touched more bands than you have in your account right now, sis. Stop playing, don't play with me. For one. For two, I was a stripper, didn't sell no vajayjay. It was not fucking for money, but you're out here fucking to get to where you want to be, basically. I'm not gonna even get too much into that, because there are families at risk out there, and I'm not gonna be a homewrecker. And that's on them to find out what's going on. You feel me? I'm not gonna do that. But she's definitely out here in these streets, and that's how she got to where she's at today, with a little help of her punani. Do you hear me? And this has came from her mouth herself. So I'm not just here just making stuff up. It don't do me no good to make nothing up. I'm not the type. Obviously, I'm here with receipts, with proof, okay? So she responds with, while you stuck in that apartment, can't do shit unless Pierre pay you like a prostitute you are. I don't work. And yes, baby, I do get allowance. And yes, baby, I do get all my bills paid too. I'm not paying out one bill, baby. Do you hear me? I'm not paying out one bill, and I do get allowance. Yes, because I don't have a job. Obviously, I may stay at home girlfriend, soon to be fiance, soon to be wife, soon to be the mother of his child. Do you hear me? I don't have to do nothing but be me and do what I want to do every day while serving my man. You wish you was living that life. I know you wish you was living that life, because you were so upset about having to pay $300 for groceries for your household because your man can't keep up with it every month. Clearly, he lost his job. Now he's Ubering at night. Keep in mind. And you have to pay $300 for groceries every month, but you're mad and you make him sleep on the couch. You was making this man sleep on the couch. This poor man. So not only is he getting cheated on, but you're making him sleep on the couch because you don't want to pay. You don't want to help your household with groceries. Do you know how many females out here are dying to only pay for groceries? Do you know how many females is out here wanting that? You don't have to do nothing but pay for groceries. But you're trying to clown on because I don't have a job and I'm not working and I get allowance. It's so funny. So I respond with, girl, bye, there's nothing else to say. And that I definitely, because she tried to make it seem like I never had money in the first place. I definitely had money. I came in the relationship with money. I definitely had money. You hear me? My own place, my own car, definitely had my own shit going on before I met this man. Stop it. So she goes to say, You gotta ask Pierre for $300. I got more racks than you ever touched. Bitch, you don't even realize I put Pierre on. Now he's stuck in that apartment with you, just miserable. You literally can't buy groceries if you wanted to. I'm not gonna even say too much on that because I already addressed it, baby girl. I said, girl, I'll see you Monday, laughing face emoji. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. She goes to say, he came all the way to Houston for me. She goes to say, he came all the way to Houston for me, dumb bitch, and you still there because you don't got shit without him, weak bitch, and I put him on the apartment you sleep in, bitch. Anywho, I go to say, laugh my ass off, you got beat up. And I felt bad for it at first, but now I don't because you won't leave me the fuck alone. You got beat up. Had you looking crazy. That's why you really mad. She goes to say, you had to do that to make yourself feel better. Wanted to hurt my face so bad because I'm way finer than you. You thought you was in the strip club. That's why you attacked me like a wild, reckless hoe. And then proceeds to say Pierre can't even control his own bitch. I said, girl, you oh, I'm sorry. I can't say this because a family out there is gonna split up after I say this. I'm not gonna say that. She goes to say, embarrassing, what kind of man can't control his bitch? Masculine ass bitch, you're a real man. And I go to say, this is basically us going back and forth, ego versus ego, okay? I go to say, you're literally a prostitute. You belong on Bissonnet. She goes to say, you really believe this lying nigga? I don't gotta do nothing. I'm a bad bitch. I said, oh, I can't say that part, I'm sorry. So she tries to say, I've never talked to you in my life. And I just say, anyways, hopefully I see you Monday. Now don't be scary, hold yourself accountable. You got this, I believe in you, right? And she's like, okay. She's like, okay. And she's like, cause I posted her again. And she's like, free promo, I love it. This shit made me a bag. They can go on YouTube to see my interview with TK Kirtland, injuries and everything. And I'm just like, at this point, I've never seen a side bitch want to be seen so bad. The side bitch is side bitching. Okay? The side bitch is side bitching. Like, she will not disappear. And she goes to say, my man is way better than Pierre. Bitch, please, I would never downgrade. Keep posting me, sis. It's making me richer and getting me more followers. I'ma hire you. I said, but you do. Oh, I was regarding to I would never downgrade. I said, but you do with every nigga you fuck with behind his back. Be for real, you used to be like, Pierre, I wish my boyfriend did this. Pierre, I wish my boyfriend did that, cause no shit. Anyways, no shit, she has said that multiple times. I wish my man, how can I get my man to do that? How can I get my man to do this to the things that Pierre was doing? I was like, girl, the nigga you got your first chain from left you in a whole nother city and you still trying to fuck with him. Yes. The man, the gentleman that gave you that Miss Turner chain left you in a whole nother city and you still trying to talk to him. Why are you with your nigga? Why are you with your man? How would we know that? Because you told a lot of stuff to Pierre, thinking that you guys was just all righty-tighty lefty. We're all good, and y'all aren't, obviously. So she tried to be like, them my business partners. They're not your business partners. Your business partners is taking you shopping and doing your nails and taking you backstage to Lil Wayne concerts. No, No, these men aren't doing that just to do that. These men aren't doing that just to do that. You got something going on, honey. We're not stupid. So she says, I know you only think you can be around men for sex because that's the life you live. I'm a boss bitch. Of course I'm gonna be around men, but you would never understand broke hoe. So that's her trying to play off that they're her business partners. Your business partners wouldn't be doing extra stuff like that. Your business partners wouldn't be meeting up with you at pools and kissing on your neck and feeling on your body. Them's his business partners, huh? Yeah, girl, I know you know who I'm talking about. So I basically was like, nah, them's is your tricks. Like, stop playing stupid. Those are tricks, girl. She's like, I don't know what a trick is. That's stripper terminology. And I was like, and Pierre doesn't want to talk to you. Laugh my ass off. Stop calling him. Do you want my number instead? And she was replying to me telling her that I know the game. Like, you're talking to me, like, I know the game. She's like, that's the game you play, retard. I called your number first, bitch. You ain't answered. So this is her trying to go back and forth and call my number. My number was, I don't know if you guys know, but there's this setting where if you don't know the number, it won't even block up, but it'll pop up. I'm sorry, it'll pop up later and be like unknown number called or whatever. So that's what was on, so her calls weren't going through. Then she proceeds to send me pictures of Pierre promoting her shirt, her little clothing brand that she's trying to lift off the ground. Here's the second one. And she goes to say, you're really stupid. He's lying to you, bitch. I'm trying to help you. See you Monday, right? Okay, so Monday, boom. She's like, I was like, oh, that's you. Oh. Okay, so I'm sorry. Monday comes, she doesn't come, obviously. So, she doesn't know. So, on the 27th, I forgot what post it says unavailable. Anyways, this is the last post in our DMs, and then it goes more to fake numbers, the rest of the fake numbers. And she goes to say, yo, nigga reached out to me. He's begging me to stop coming after y'all. Damn, y'all can't take the heat after y'all started this shit. Better listen to your nigga for once. You ruining his life. And then that was the last of her messaging me through Instagram. Thank God. Thank the Lord. So, ooh, I can't even continue. I'm sorry, I can't even continue. So this is going to be the conclusion of part 2. So hold on, let me just see if I missed anything, if I need to go over anything. I don't think so. I don't believe so. But let me tell you, this is not the end, okay? This is not the end. We have 2 more months to go, and I don't know, at this point, I can tell you, let me sum things up. At this point, I can tell you, when this was going on, the 2nd month, I was fed up. Yes, I was replying. Yes, I had the time to reply, because I am not going to let you just try to mean girl me, try to bully me, and I'm not even doing anything to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm trying to get a reaction out of you, try to get a reaction out of you, and you just, you know, reacting back or whatever the case is. No. It's like we're trying to, basically we were trying to not get into it too much. I eventually fell short of that, and I couldn't help myself but to respond to the girl because I have time, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It didn't need to get this far. It didn't need to last this long, but now I have time because you clearly won't leave us alone. You clearly made it clear 2 different times that you won't leave us alone. So what? How are we gonna solve this? How are we gonna resolve this? How are we gonna stop this? What is the ending here? Like, what is the goal here for you? I offered her for the goal to be to fight it out again. Maybe that's what she needed. No, obviously that's not what it was. So I was just, at this point I was just fed up and I was responding, and it was a ego match, really. I'm not gonna lie, I can admit that. You know, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I love the drama, but at this point it's like, clearly, baby girl, like, you knocking on my door and you won't leave. You knocking on my door and you won't leave. You knocking on my door and you won't leave. So I'm gonna answer it. Because at this point, I feel like you just keep coming after us and keep coming after us. My anxiety keeps fucking up. I'm feeling basically threatened. Like, that's basically what I'm feeling. Because after you just made me almost spin out on the highway because you wanted to play around and flat our tires, and then goes to the posting the posters everywhere, and then to the fake numbers and the no caller ID calling. Yes, I was fed up and I did respond multiple times. I was up with the games at that point. I was head, toe to toe. But yeah, we're just gonna end this here. If you've made it this far, give it a thumbs up, share, comment, let me know what you think of the situation so far. And what would you have done in my shoes? If the police aren't helping, if her man is not helping, what would you have done in this situation? I want to know, because I wasn't able to get a restraining order like I was trying to. All of this, yes, it was reported in the same report that I made on July 18th about the altercation in the first place, and still was denied to even apply for a restraining order. But yeah, I just kind of want to know what would you do? Because baby, if I'm in a situation like this again, I know what to do. But yeah, I hope to see you in part 3. That is going to be the last part of this. Hopefully I conclude everything that's been going on in the next video, and I hope to see you there. Bye.